This video is brought to you by Squarespace. From websites and online stores to marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is the all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence and run your business. What is up, you guys? My name's Selena, and today's gonna be a new video on how to make a travel video, and this is kind of like a part 2 because I made a video like a year and a half ago on this, but I wanted to give you guys a few updates and extra tips because I learned a lot and my technique of editing a video is much different now, I think. So I just wanted to share with you guys some of my new tips. So yeah, let's begin. Okay, so to start off your travel video, I think what the most important thing is to figure out what your story is, and it's just basically, it doesn't have to be a real story, but it's kind of just what you want the film to convey. For example, the last video that I made was actually about the city that I lived in, and I kind of wanted it to have a nostalgic feeling to it. And so the way I went about the video with the coloring and the music was just to make it feel nostalgic. And so that's why knowing the purpose of your film and the story is so important, because that's the first thing you need to know how to go about filming your video and the way you're going to edit the video. So choosing the music ties along with that, because you want to choose a song that represents the way you want the video to feel. And I think in my last video I told you guys that I find the song after the trip or after the traveling was done, but now I definitely find the song beforehand so I know what kind of shots I need and what my feeling is gonna be. Okay, the next thing you want to do is create your timeline. What I've started doing is using markers, and once I find the song, I use my markers to press M on my keyboard to put wherever I want the rising action, the build up to be, where I want time lapses, where I want a certain transition, where I want the slow-mo shots. I specifically mark changes in the music where it starts to build up or where it slows down, feels a little more nostalgic. I mark those places so I know what kind of shots I want in those places. It's very helpful because you know, first of all, what you're gonna film and what shots you kind of need. And then the second thing is that it makes it easier for when you're gonna start the editing process. It makes it easier to bring in those clips and know where you want all the clips to go, because you kind of have a guideline of slow motion shots here and the time lapses here, night shots here. Yeah, it was very, very helpful for me to do that in my last edit. Okay, so the next different thing in my editing process from my last video is the way that I actually edit my videos. Now what I do is I have my folders still of my locations that I'm filming in. So for example, I have the tunnel scene, and then I have soccer park scenes, drone shots at my favorite park. I have those specific folders of all the different times I shot, and then I actually make a new sequence of each shooting location that I filmed in. And then I grab the scenes that I like and bring them to the second video line, and I would copy and paste them and bring it over to my main timeline where I had all my bookmarks and the music. That's just my process now. Everyone has their own process, but yeah, now I kind of just make sequences for every single location, and it's better that way because I feel like I'm constantly reusing footage, and it's nice because now I can go back to any old Adobe project and I can see the unused clips that I didn't use in the film, and I can use them again, and I just have all my clips just there, you know? Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is sound effects. Sound effects are so important because it will literally bring your clips to life, and it just makes the film so much more professional. And using sound effects as transitions are also really cool. In my Idle Town video, I randomly used calculator and drip drop sounds and flashes of it in my school scenes of the video. Literally, it's cool because you can kind of just make your own story within a story. A lot of that video, I kind of did things just for myself that I only I would understand, and if you think more about it, maybe other people would understand. I think it's cool to use sound effects to show what the place was, or even kind of make it feel like something completely different. Sound effects is so fun to play around with because even if a sound didn't even actually occur when you were filming the clip, you can add it in post. You can totally transform what the clip actually is about. Okay, finally what I want to say is with your travel video, have fun with the way you color, the type of black bars you use, everything in general. Just have fun with it. Like, I had some black and white clips in the video. With the coloring, you can definitely also tell a story within the video. Like, black and white scenes could mean something. I use different cameras. Literally, if you think you have a trashy camera, like, use it in the video and it might look cool, you know? This is the Canon PowerShot L350, and I use this because it was cool because the zoom on this is like, just like when you whip it, it feels really old-fashioned. Oh shit, I just took photos. And I literally like I saw it in my room and I like used it a long time ago. I hadn't used it in a long time because I was like, this camera sucks. I used it in the video and I thought it was really cool because it kind of just looked really like just like old and vintage. Because I think I added some extra grain in post, and I added black bars on the side, and I just thought it's just cool. Just like play around with any camera you have, any coloring. So yeah, that's pretty much it for all the tips that I have. Now I want to talk a little bit about Squarespace, which is actually our sponsor for this video. On Squarespace's all-in-one platform, you can claim a domain, build a website, sell online, and market a brand. Squarespace has beautiful templates and award-winning 24/7 customer service. So when you're ready to launch your new business, make it with Squarespace. Head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/filmventurestudios to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any more tips that you think would be helpful for anyone else in this community, leave them in the comments below. And if you have any more video ideas, share them with me. And it's summer. Excited to create more. This is your time to create now. We have so much time and I'm excited to just make stuff. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.